Hello and welcome to Uncle Online Academy. Today we want to solve the quiz given on functions in the last lesson. So we are going to be transforming standard quadratic function to a vertex form. So let's start with the first question given there is y equals x squared plus 8x plus 4. So we are asked to transform this quadratic function to a vertex form. I've given you the way or the form that we call vertex form and the standard quadratic form. In the previous lesson, you have the forms. So let's start. We use completing of the square method to transform standard quadratic form to vertex form. So we start with the normal way of solving our quadratic equation using the completing of the square method. So the first thing we do is to find the b. We look for the b in the quadratic equation, and the b is this. We divide the b by 2 and square it, then add it and subtract it on the same expression. Because what we are adding and subtracting is that if you add the same value and subtract the same value from an expression, it doesn't change the expression. So we now have that y is equal to, or let's start with b. Let's say the b there is 8. So we divide 8 by 2. 8 divided by 2 gives us 4. Now 4 squared, we now have 4 squared. Now this 4 squared, add it and subtract it on the same expression. So we are going to have that y is equal to x squared. Now when we are adding it, this 8x here, we remove it and use the 4 squared, the square of the b, of half of b, to replace it. Then we subtract it from this end. So what we are going to do now is x squared. Now we add it plus 4 raised to power 2, then plus this 4 is there, so we still keep it. Now plus 4. Now we subtract it again from this end, minus 4 raised to power 2. So we have a plus and we have a minus of the same value on both sides. We use the 4 squared to replace the 8x this side, and now we subtracted it from this side. So we are going to have, we just collect the like term there. So we have that y is equal to, this has squared and this has squared, so we take the power, we have x plus 4, they have a common power, then plus 4 minus 4 squared. 4 minus 4 squared is 16. Now this gives us that y is equal to x plus 4 squared, then 4 minus 12 is minus 4 minus 16 is minus 12. So this is the answer. So this is the vertex form of this equation. Transforming it from the normal quadratic form to vertex form gives us this. I said that the vertex form looks like this. It looks like A brackets H minus K plus K, something of this nature. So we go to the second one. The second one. The second question says that we should transform x squared plus 6x minus 2, 6x minus 2, solution. Our b is, this is 6. Our b is 6, so we take it, divide it by 2. 6 divided by 2 gives us 3, and then 3 squared. So y is equal to, we add and subtract 3 squared. We have x raised to power 2 plus 3 raised to power 2 plus, okay, minus 2. The 2 is still going to be there, minus 2. Now we subtract the same 3 raised to power 2 on the same expression. So we have this. Now we have x, y equal to x raised to power. Let's collect the power. X plus 3, everything raised to power 2, then minus, this is minus 2 minus 9, minus 2 minus 9. So that gives us y equal to x plus 3 raised to power 2 minus 11. This is the answer. So it now looks like the vertex form, which has a bracket h minus k something squared. So this now is equivalent to this. In this case, a, which is the coefficient, is 1, and that is why we don't have anything outside the bracket, and then plus the other constant, which is this. So it is now looking like the vertex form. Now, question number 3. We have, in question number 3, we have y equal to x squared plus bx plus 5. So what do we do here? We take the b and divide it by 2 and square it, add and subtract it in the same expression. So we have b over 2, then we get b over 2 squared. Now this we add and subtract it in the same expression, and we have x squared plus b over 2 squared, then plus 5 minus b over 2 squared. Now this gives us that this is y equal to this. This gives us y equal to x plus b over 2. We square this plus 5 minus b squared over 4. Now that gives us y equal to x squared plus b, x plus b over 2, everything squared. Then we simplify this, which is LCM is 4 plus 4 bracket 4 into 4 divided by 4 is 4 divided by 1 is 4. 4 times by 5 is 20. 20 minus 4 by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times b squared gives us minus b squared. So this is the answer for this one. So we have transformed it to vertex form. The vertex form of this expression gives us, the vertex form gives us this that we have here. So it now also looks like a h minus k squared a plus k. So it now looks like the vertex form, where this one is the constant and this is the thing under the brackets, and h and a or coefficient is still 1. Now we have another one, 2w raised to power 2 plus 24w minus 9. How do we do this one? We get the b, which is, the b is 24. So we say 24 over 2, that gives us 12. Now we see 12 squared, we add and subtract it, and so we have this one we are not going to divide first. Let's first of all make x, the coefficient of w must be 1 for us to solve. So we divide through by, let's divide through by 2. So we have 2 divided by 2 here, we have w squared plus 12w minus 9 over 2. So we are now taking this 12 as b. So we now have 12 over 2, which gives us 6, and now we say 6 squared. Now we put 6 squared plus and minus 6 squared, and the expression I have y equal to w squared plus 6 squared, then the constant that is there, the constant is minus 9 over 2, minus 9 over 2, minus 9 over 2, then minus 9 over 2. So we subtract it and have minus 6 squared, and now this gives us y equals w plus 6 squared, then this is 6 squared, we have minus 9 over 2 minus 6 squared is 36. Now this gives us y equals w plus 6 squared, then this is LCM minus 2 into, this is 9 minus 72. Okay, so we have this. So this is the answer. We can simplify further to get the value for this, and that will give us the constant that is here. All right, now the last one, we have y equals to ax raised to power 2 plus bx plus c. Now this here, b is b, so we have b over 2, we find square of it, so we have b over 2 squared, we add and subtract it in the same expression, and so we have y equal to, or before we do, we've not divided, we have to divide by the coefficient of x to make it 1. So we have sorry for this, the expression is supposed to be y equal to x raised to power 2, if you divide through by a, plus b over a x, then plus c over a, and this gives us, we now take this as b, now we divide it by 2 and square it. If we do that, we have b over a divided by 2, we have b over a multiplied by 1 over 2, that gives us b over 2a. Now we find the square of this, and that gives us b over 2a squared. Now we add and subtract this in the expression, and we have x squared plus b over 2a squared, then plus c minus b over 2a squared. Now this gives us y equal to x plus b over 2a, then squared, plus c minus b squared over 2 squared a squared. Now this gives us y equal to x plus b over 2a, everything squared, plus c minus b squared over 4a squared. Now this gives us y equal to x plus b over 2a squared, plus LCM is 4a, this is c over a, Okay, because we divided through with a. Okay, so this gives us now LCM for this is 4a squared. 4a squared. We have this divided by this, we have 4ac. Then here we have minus b squared. And so this is going to give us that y equal to b equal to x plus b over 2a squared. Then we can't simplify further, so we leave it. This is the answer. Since we cannot simplify this further, so this becomes the answer. So we've solved the quiz. This is the answer that is expected from you in the quiz. I hope it is very clear. Thank you.